while we're on the topic of education, you mentioned you paused to go back to school, I think, and I think you got a PhD in chemistry, correct? So
I did.
I'm just curious why you went to chemistry instead of maybe aeronautical.
Hey.
Well, I was
just curious. Yeah.
I loved chemistry in high school. I was fortunate to go to a high school that had the opportunity of chemistry, and I loved I fell in love with chemistry. So actually, when I started as an undergraduate, I thought I want to be a doctor, and then I took biology in college, and I was like, no, I really like the physical sciences. I like the chemistry and the physics, and so I got my BS degree in chemistry, and then I decided can't do a lot with a BS degree in chemistry. Kind of need an advanced degree, so I decided to go to grad school, and went to grad school in Berkeley and got my PhD in physical chemistry, and it's during that time frame that I learned to fly. And yeah, I mean, funny story. It was really hard. I took a year of Bob Harris with quantum mechanics, which was really hard. And
I like quantum mechanics.
Yeah.
My first degree is in physics,
okay.
so until I get the science thing.
Yeah, well, you probably know. I mean, graduate level quantum mechanics is pretty hard. And after, I guess, during your second year, you do your oral. And I had just gone through my orals when I learned to skydive. And I think it was on my first free call that I had a malfunction in my parachute and had to pull my reserve and landed, and I just was like, I felt so powerful, full of myself that I'd saved my own life. It's like, kind of made like the PhD oral thing be like, you guys, you guys have nothing.
I totally get that.
Yeah. So I love math and science, and I don't know. At some point, well, I did a postdoc up in Eugene, Oregon, at the University of Oregon, and then I got hired. I thought I was going to be a professor, but I fell in love with Oregon, and I got hired by Tektronix up in Portland, so I could stay up in Oregon, and then later, and so I worked in their integrated circuits operation in their wafer fab, and then I got
wafer plant.
Yeah, and then I got hired by a company called Model Systems, made the equipment that places like Tektronix or Intel or all the other semiconductor manufacturers use to make the chip. And anyways, during that time frame, I guess I just thought I really wanted to be an astronaut. So
it was fun. I recommend it.
Yeah. So
didn't want to be a Navy pilot? Come on.
No, well, I was too old by then. So so I went down to Houston, did the week-long interview, and I was in the how they do the selection, right? They groups of 20. So in my year, they did 6 groups of 20. I was in the first group of 20. And I was one of 3 women, one of I think only 5 civilians and only maybe 3 PhDs.
What year was that?
97.
Wow, it was the same. I was selected in the 96 class. So
Really?
You were interviewing for the class after mine.
I was interviewing the class after you. I have a vision defect that I never knew I had. And so at the end of the week, I got told that I couldn't pass the flight school because of a vision defect.
So let me get this straight. You can do aerobatics all the way down to the surface, but you can't be an astronaut. Like how many 100 miles into space? Come on.
Man,
Well,
Vicky, I am so sorry.
Yeah, but think about this. Like it'd be like you're manipulating the Hubble telescope in the cargo bay of the shuttle, and you like jam it into the back wall, and they're like, "Oh,
yeah, it's not good.
Who hired her? She has defective depth perception."
That doesn't interfere with your aerobatics flying at all.
No, because to see depth or judge depth involves more than just how your eyes point, which is what my vision defect is. It involves how you use your head, the light and dark, size. So I specifically couldn't pass the Veerhoff test, if you remember what that is.